Good morning, this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp. I know you are just like me, have been waiting for this moment. Ta-da! Finally, the plates have arrived. So, if you're new to the Local King channel, my name is Lisa, aka Sausage Finger. This is a channel that I'm sharing all the awesome stamping technique and great tips. So for my previous video, I was showing how to design a rubber stamp, and then for my following tutorial, I'm going to show you how to make a rubber stamp. Yep, I'm going to show you step by step how to make a rubber stamp, how a rubber stamp be born. It's very interesting. So if you haven't watched my previous tutorial, make sure you check it out, so that way it give you a little bit idea how did I do all the drawing and the planning to make the digital file ready for the plate. And then from now on is going to be production, what kind of machine we're going to use to make a rubber stamp, and what kind of material do we need. And after I show you how to make a rubber stamp, I am actually going to show you how to design a die cut to matching Local King rubber stamp. It's very interesting. You don't want to miss it, and make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. And after that, and I invite a special guest, we're going to use our brand new stamps to create a slimline card. It's going to be so much fun. So I want to open the box right in front of you, and so it's just so exciting. Let's start it. So this is the box, and this time I actually have 10 different plates. It's like open the Christmas gift. How exciting. Okay, so let's dump all the stuff here. Okay, ready? Ta-da! Okay, and let's see. Okay, so I'm going to just do that. And I would like to thank you all you guys having all my viewers, the people who send the card swap for me. I hope you enjoy all the card swap sharing. It's just so interesting. And please do send me more card. And I just changed my rule. They said no, my policy. There is no rule. You can use any stamp set. Prefer Local King rubber stamps, but if you don't have it, I will still love to share with you. So, swap with you, and it's just so much fun. Okay, so that's, take a look at the digital file soon, okay? Remember, we have 6 brand new slimline size background. So this is one of the background, and the other one, this one. And if you want to know how those image being created, so make sure you just check my previous tutorial. So there is 6 of the background stamp, and I'm going to compare the digital file and the real plate. And then I have this safari. I have these animals' butt under the sea, and the butterfly with okay. So everything you see from this print layout is going to be a rubber stamp, and I show you what's look like. Okay, so let's just grab these two. And this shadow stamp. So I have already to show you how to create a shadow stamp, and I also has explained to you what's different between the shadow stamp, detail stamp, and the outline stamp. So hopefully after all these explanation, you kind of have some idea, and the next time when you want to purchase the stamp, you know what kind of rubber stamp you are purchased. Okay, so this one is actually the rope. See, this is the digital file, and then this is the real plate. It's a big stamp, and I really hope they will, because most of the die cut machine probably only have a 6 inches wide, so you cannot really make like a one-step card. Well, but we go over there when we start to make a sample card, and let's see what can we come out with it. Okay, and this one, okay, it's hard to see, right? So this is to actually have some. The plate for the butterfly and the orchid. Okay, and I have explained what's the difference between the detail stamp and the outline stamp. So you gotta check it out, and it's going to make it more interesting when you see how the rubber stamp really being born. Okay, and then so this one is the remove this one, otherwise you have to remove all this stuff because we are actually going to bake the rubber stamp. So anything except the metal is going to cause some issue, so just make sure we're going to do that. Okay, so this is kind of like a tree, like a under the sea crow. Okay, so that's what it look like. Okay, I'm looking for, okay, here is the one I was looking for, is the under the sea. Okay, let's do that. So, okay, and let's do this. So, what do you think about the making rubber stamp so far? Okay, is it exactly what you have in your mind? Okay. So we don't like a really curving the rubber stamp. We actually have to create the plates because a lot of detail, there's no way we can like manually curving. But the rubber stamp is pretty much like a printmaking. Okay, so here is the under the sea. You can see the plate is kind of flat, right? Because this is a shadow stamp. And make sure you check out my previous tutorial how to create a shadow stamp. So that will explain to you what's different. So this is the shadow stamp, and this is the detail stamp. See, the one on the top is kind of like an outline, and the one on the bottom is a shadow stamp, is a reverse image, is kind of flat. So different kind of stamp, different kind of purpose, and it's just interesting, isn't it? Okay, so let's see, and this is the safari one. Okay, so this is a digital file, and this is the plate. Okay, so just one more, and see, this is an undersea crow. It's so beautiful. If you take a look very closely, there is no gray tone. Rubber stamp, it cannot read the gray tone, only black and white, but you do see this is some kind of gray area, right? That's built out with like a more dotting and the less dotting. So kind of very interesting process. I want to show you, and then later on we are going to move to my workshop, and I'm going to introduce you all the machine that we use to create a rubber stamp. Very interesting. So this crow background is kind of like a shadow stamp. Okay, so I'm going to compare the stem, the other background, so that way you kind of get a more idea what's different. Looking for the yeah. Okay, see on the top, that curl one is completely flat, and then the plate is go in, but this tree one is raising up, so it just creates something different, you know. So I know you probably very exciting like I do, and those play are really fragile. And then once when we go to my workshop, I'm going to explain to you, we don't directly press the rubber on the plate because those plates are very pricey. If one like little dent or damage, that's it, goodbye. So we have some other material called the matrix, and we actually make a mold by with a matrix, and then the matrix is much cheaper, so that way we can reproduce the mattress. If the mattress is damaged, they do get damaged, sometimes they get crack line, and sometimes it's barely to see with your eyes, and when that happens, that's a big oops, because we just keep producing until somebody complain about the cracking line. So that's the things we don't want to happen. Okay, so this is what's the place look like, and I am going to move to our workshop, and I'm going to show you how to press the rubber, how to mounting the rubber, how to trimming the rubber stamp, and the packing part is going to have to wait a little bit because because this is the first time I create the slimline car size rubber stamp, so I have to order the bag to fit this stamp. It's going to be big stamp, and you don't want to miss how I designed the die cut, because the Local King's die cut is really totally different with most of the die cut on the market, and you want to know what is different, why our die cut is special, and what the die cut can do. Okay, so this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp, and like I say, there is a more tutorial coming, not tutorial, sorry. There is a more video coming soon, and remember the swap. I love to receive all the swap from you guys. If you don't send me the swap card, I have nothing to show, so it's take a while. Some of the swap actually take over like 3 weeks to I get to receive it. So, but I will keep going to do the swap, and thank you so much. I have been learning a lot from you guys. You know what? Just believe me, I am still learning, and I actually have some great ideas that I have learned from you, and I am going to create a tutorial video to share with you, and I'm actually going to credit to you the person who I got idea from. So this is Lisa from Local King Rubber Stamp, and follow me. Let's move to the next step. Okie dokie.